You're listening to the Arcane Focus Network.
Hello and welcome to a new adventure, to a new quest. This is session 0 of a new show that we're starting that I have come to refer to as Of Moons and Men. Set on the world of Cabraxus, which is a homebrew setting of my own creation, being the creative tour de force that I am, as is known. Cabraxus is a dangerous and ancient world filled with the technological wonders and ruins of a long-forgotten war between two powerful races. One benevolent and protective, the other cruel and dominating. Over 10,000 years have passed since the apocalyptic end of that terrible, world-shattering conflict, and from the ashes, the remaining races have cobbled together their societies as best they can. While most people eke out a meager life in whatever way possible, bold adventurers can find great riches, marvels of technology, and ancient artifacts of great and terrible power amongst the ruins of the old world. They need only brave the many dangers in the wild places, in the deep and dark places, the powerful automatons or the eldritch horrors that protect them. My name's Daniel. If you don't know my voice by now, then I'm surprised you've tuned into this show. With me, I've got Tom, I've got Mari, I've got fan favourite Balti from some of our other adventures, and I've got a new face. A new face over there, peering through the mists in Karen. You're allowed to speak, yeah. It's a
Hey! Oh, I'm in session 0. Oh, hey.
Yeah. I was like,
I wanted to do a bit of an introduction to what we're doing instead of just going in cold. So, because...
And I'm going to say, to you, it's a new face. But to the people out there, it's a new voice. Because they don't get to see my face.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is
they'll see it at some point.
What a technical burn.
Yeah.
Got him.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct. I mean, I'll get you guys to introduce yourselves and your characters shortly, but I just wanted to give a bit of an explanation as to the setting and what's going on and why it might seem a bit, bare in places or like I don't know exactly what's going on, and that's probably because it's a homebrew setting. It's something that I originally had envisioned using the D&D 4th edition system for, which has a lot of room for kind of doing your own thing in. So we're playing Pathfinder 2nd edition, but we're not playing on Galarian. So if at any time I feel like, or it sounds like I don't know what something is or what's happened or the history of it, it's probably because I don't. And that's part of that is because I didn't want to have to learn all of the history and the lore and everything that's going on in Galarian, because it's very deep and complex. And I wanted to leave room for you guys as players to help build the world at the same time. So I've got different locations and different ideas for the setting, but a lot of it is very open and happy for some collaborative world building type stuff. So do you have any questions?
Yeah, what are we doing here again?
We're playing a game of make-believe.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I love this.
I'm in.
Yeah.
It's your favorite, right?
Yeah, very, very cool.
And I might have missed it, but what game system are we running here, Dan? You mentioned the one we're not running.
2nd edition. I mentioned it. Way to pay attention, Balti.
Yeah.
If we just roll it back.
Fourth edition.
I heard you say fan favorite, and everything else faded out for me.
It's just been repeating in his head ever since.
Yeah, fan favorite.
Lisa needs braces. Fan favorite.
That old plan.
Well, you said it was a homebrew world, but and I feel like this would be important to me as a cleric. Are we sticking with Galarian gods?
Yes, for the most part, because I don't want to have to be bothered making up a whole new pantheon of gods.
It's a lot, man. Making up
dude.
it's no joke. Ben will attest to this as well. It is serious stuff.
Yeah, Ben has a level of dedication to that part of this game that I do not.
I'd say like the hardest thing, and I don't want to turn this into a discussion of the complexities of coming up with homebrew, but something that I think the most difficult part about it is you start coming up with one thing, you're like, oh, this is cool, but then that raises more questions in your head, and you're like, oh, but what about this?
Yeah,
and then
but
what
where
about
did that
this?
come from?
And then what about that? And then that, and it's like that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Hal goes to fix one thing, and then he ends up, having to do this, to do that, to do that, to do that, to do that.
He ends up. He goes to change a light bulb, but he ends up changing spark plugs in the car for some reason.
Yeah.
I wanted to play the game. I didn't want to have to get too bogged down in actually creating every single little piece of the world. So,
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, races are pretty much the same. Just about gods are the same. There's no limit on like characters you could play or anything like that. Pretty much like all of the monsters and stuff I'm using from the books for Pathfinder 2. So
sure.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I've played Starfinder and D&D. Is this more similar to D&D in terms of the worlds?
Yeah. As far as the like fantasy side of things, it's probably more similar to D&D. Mechanics wise, it's a little closer to Starfinder.
Sweet.
But you don't care about that stuff, do you?
Not really, no. I just want to role play, so.
Well, you're in the wrong place.
All rules, all the time.
Who here follows rules?
Yeah.
I try.
Everyone.
Definitely not me.
We all do. We adhere
say that we
always
do,
to the
Mari,
rules.
or yeah.
I think
I'm
we're supposed
not
to.
me.
Yeah, on air, I think we're supposed to say that we try and follow the rules. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So
We
I am
follow
a rule
rules,
breaker.
but the rule of cool is the rule.
Mari likes to get stressed out by rules and then try to not follow them.
Yeah.
Unless it's very
It's all
detrimental.
about wording.
Yeah,
the
and then
defense.
she's like, "Oh, but I couldn't possibly do this because I'm just a little person in the world." But then she'll be like, "I'm gonna do like 7 flips and skewer every single enemy because I can do that, right? It's a game of make believe."
Exactly. Flexible rules.
Yeah.
Has anybody else got any more questions, or can I continue asking more?
No,
Go
if you've
for
got
it.
a list.
Oh, hey, interrogate away.
Okay. So the moon situation, is this something that we can travel to, like the several different moons that exist, or
Tell us about the moons.
Okay,
Honestly,
so
I'd like to know this too.
there are 4 moons that orbit this world. So
Yeah.
the world I've named Cabraxus because I couldn't think of anything better.
It's a cool
That's
name.
cool. It's got an X in it.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's
And a K.
U and a B. It's a C actually. It's not a K. Way to
About
spell, Mari.
Cabraxus for you, me, and Cabraxus for us. Cabraxus for everyone.
sounds like when Balti says it sounds like breakfast.
It's like
And
your
who doesn't
set
love
earlier.
Cabraxus for you.
Cabraxus.
Cabraxus for
Cabraxus
me.
for
For me.
I'll have some lunch. You have some tea. So yes, 4 moons. There's Urbos. Appears in the night sky as a blue-green orb streaked with long white clouds. There's
Isn't that a tea?
Acton, an Urbos tea. I'd like a nice Urbos tea. Do you have any Urbos tea? There is Acton, which is a dusty yellow sphere. I wonder where I lifted that name from. Streaked with browns and tans and oranges and stuff. There is Marine, which is it's the smallest moon in the sky. It's a sort of white, blue, cyan kind of moon. And then there's Kadath, which is a glowing deep purple and black light in the sky.
Ooh, I want to go to that one.
Believed to be the harbinger of bad luck and grave tidings. I wrote that myself.
I think I must
Sounds
be
like
here
my
already.
jam.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a game of make-believe. If you can find a way to get yourself to the moon, why not?
I mean, NASA did. So
You know
why
what?
can't
Here's an example
Yeah.
of you just being like, there's 4 moons, and you just haven't thought about tides or anything like that. You're just like, fuck it. There's 4 moons.
No, but some of them
they're
are small.
they're all so closely locked together in orbit that it just doesn't make a difference.
But
Who
that
knows?
wouldn't make sense
I
with
could be wrong.
the aligning of the moons.
I'm just quickly about these names. You've got like Urbos, which is very close to Ouroboros, and then Acton, which is Akiton with an eye removed. And
100% is. Yeah.
Marine, which is a location in A Song of Ice and Fire.
Wasn't aware of that.
And Kadath.
In the desert, Marine, I believe.
Could be.
I think it was.
But what's Kadath? Just a made-up word, Daniel?
It's not a
inspo behind that.
Kadath is not a made-up word. Kadath is a place not only in the Pathfinder 2 setting, but also from the twisted mind of H.P. Lovecraft.
Ah,
Okay.
lovely. Very nice. All the moons have a bit of
Mooning.
history, bit of inspo, even if Marine was unintentional.
I mean, I'm nothing if not a plagiarist, so
Yeah, nothing if not wildly inconsistent.
yeah. I shamelessly picked up a lot of this stuff from other media. See if you can place it. Some of it is original, but some of it is not.
Hey, any
So-
creative knows that we beg, borrow, steal. So
Yeah.
that's the way it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Every
there's the full
artist is a
moons. The full moons will come into it at some point in some way.
So travel into a moon is not out of the question, is what I'm hearing.
It's not off the
I'm,
cards.
I'm not saying no to anything at this point.
Look, it's
Wait
been
till we start
recorded.
playing the game, then I'll be saying no all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm gonna stack into strength, and then someone be a small character, and we'll get to the moon.
Yeah, launch.
Excellent.
You'll
All
just
right,
be
I'll be small.
launched to the moon. Yeah.
Lawn.
Let's
Love
do
it.
this.
So, Dan, in the lovely document that you gave us to prep us for this, there was a thing called the Sundering, which was the long and short of this is there was two ancient races who warred and then essentially caused an apocalypse, and then now, we are in this new rebirth world, tens of thousands of years later.
Somebody wants to be in Teacher's Pet.
It's basically the same history across any fantasy setting, right? It's like there's all these ruins all over the place from an ancient civilization that was probably more powerful than what the people are now.
Like Mass
But who
Effect.
knows? But essentially, the Sundering was a great war fought between the Prime Material Plane and the Dreamlands. There's a race called the Garuda, which came from the stars and brought
Sounds like a
technology
cheese.
and peace and
Scooter.
I mean, Garudas again
cheese.
are a race in PF2 and also from, I think, Hindu and Indonesian mythology. So have a look at that. Get into that. So yeah, but basically between the Garuda and the Great Old Ones, kind of leans into a bit of eldritch horror to a degree.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to make that the main flavor of the campaign. Like the idea is to, I guess, play the game in a way that it's meant to be played, with a lot of fights, bit of RP, bit of story elements, but not really leaning too hard into any one thing.
Sure. And we're kind of just discovering this as we go along, right? So we're not going into it with too much information.
Yeah.
Not necessarily unlikely heroes, but perhaps unexpected.
Unexpected heroes. But yeah, there's a number of locations that I've created. I created a setting document for the setting and the game, and I made a world map because I got really into it when I started doing this years ago.
The map is excellent, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I really like it. I was going to try and play it down, but you know what? Thanks, Mari.
It's
I
excellent.
appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, there's three main continents. Well, there's two main continents, but there's Kolthis, which is where the game is going to start. There's a continent across the seas called Argosia, which again is lifted from another setting. And there's a great ocean in the middle and an area called Chakaoa, which is
Ooh, I want to go there.
We will.
a massive island chains throughout the ocean in between the two main continents.
On the way
Is
to
that
the
where
moon.
Shaka Khan's from?
Who knows? Hey, yes. I'll say yes now. Yeah. maybe we can meet him along the way. And here we
Excellent.
have Shaka Khan, king of the tribe.
Would you say these islands are like a vast archipelago?
You mean an archipelago?
Archipelago. Very good.
Yes, I would say it's like a vast archipelago.
Fantastic.
But yeah, any other questions, guys?
This world, is it? Because oftentimes, like, you get high fantasy worlds where it's very prosperous, and other times where it's like Game of Thronesy and everyone's basically down on their luck. What's the
dark.
Yeah, what's the general vibe? Like, everyone's dying of the plague, and no one can scrap together a piece of bread for dinner. What's the vibe generally?
The Witcher or Skyrim?
Ooh,
Good question.
probably somewhere in the middle. Like the cities are cities. Some of them are pretty well to do. There's a number of towns around, but lifting from 4E a lot, it's like a points of light type thing. So the towns that you find yourselves in, the cities that you find yourselves in, are like bastions against the darkness. Where if you could go out and make a lot of money delving into dungeons and bringing back treasures from ancient times. That's the other thing. Like, I want to try and impress the idea that there's a lot of ancient technology getting around. So as much as it is high fantasy, there's like electric lights, there's maybe computers and stuff from time to time. It's archaic, and it's not the kind of computers that we would work with, but there is that kind of technology that exists in this world. Maybe there's lasers.
Like
Who knows?
steampunk sort of vibe.
Yeah, maybe steampunk plus. It's not like steam powered. It's, I don't know, crystal powered.
Yeah, what is that?
It's got a name.
Because there's there's diesel punk, there's steampunk.
Yeah, I know the name. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I know Dungeon Punk is when everything's like dark and dingy, like medieval style.
Oh, here we go. This is a big list. Elf punk? No, that's urban fantasy.
Space punk. It's like, okay, so it's like science fantasy, but emphasis little science, big fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on this now, though.
Yeah, cool.
I've looked it up, and
I'll figure it out sometime.
someone's like talking about the potion factory from Shrek 2. That's kind of in my head, and I kind of want to call it like Shrek Punk.
Shrek punk. Let's go with that.
Oh, here we go. Cog punk. Includes handmade automations and horological wonders that were made before the industrial era.
Or like
Say horological.
like clock
Yeah.
punk?
He did say that.
Yeah.
Clock punk. Cog punk.
Clock punk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, cog
Anyway.
punk is about clockwork and gears.
Which is kind of with crystals.
Anyway,
Cog punk.
it's crystal punk, okay? It's laser punk. But yeah, there's automatons, there is constructs getting around, there's lasers, there's computers, there's power. It's not like everything's running on kerosene and steam. It's a little more futuristic, but it's the sort of thing where a lot of people don't really understand how any of it works or why it still works, because it's been 10,000 years since the Sundering.
Are we talking like
So
exactly 10,000 years? Is it like coming up to the...
Ma.
Or are we talking like give or take?
Yeah.
Like essentially it's a post-apocalypse. So there's
Yeah.
been enough time
Yeah.
since that happened that like civilization has recovered to a degree, but it's in more of a feudal state than people would like it to be, sort of thing. Although there are some like democratic societies, there are some nice people getting around, but there's a lot of sort of greed and got mine, fuck you type situations. People just scraping by. People just down on their luck, trying to make a living. And there's other people that are getting around, delving into dungeons and bringing back lots of money. Anyway, I hope any of this was helpful for you guys. But why don't we meet the characters now? See what's up.
Shopping.
So Tom, why don't you tell us a bit about your character?
Fuck, that was quick. Just jumping straight into it there, mate.
Wait, is this happening right now?
Got this.
Hey,
Right
I don't-
now.
like we're not here to
Talking
fuck
about
spiders,
now,
guys,
now.
all
All right, let's, okay,
This is
so...
happening.
Delicious.
You didn't prepare anything? You don't
you
have
haven't
text
probing
written
it.
out?
I have a page and a half of backstory, Mari.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
well, but do you have it notarized in a form that he wants?
notarized.
Now.
Checking the notes.
Like,
Do you get
it's
yours
literally
checked by,
just
like, a
introducing
justice
yourself
of the
as a
law
player,
and-
introducing your character,
Likes and
describing them,
dislikes.
giving us a little bit of I'm about this and this is what I like and all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I wouldn't put likes and dislikes in there. That's pretty weird.
Weird.
Just like how you say weird.
Yes, people did say weird properly.
Oh no! What is happening?
You're so fired.
Hear the way that guy said weird?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna leave the podcast.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Aww.
So we know what's on her dislikes.
It's random banter.
Tom, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, totally. Hey, I'm Tom. I am playing the character Edric Tane, who is a war priest of Iomade.
Oh, a
Yes.
war priest.
Yes.
Haven't seen
indeed.
one of those before.
Well, now you will. You see him in action.
I mean, we haven't really played a lot of this game before, so...
Yeah, well, I was certainly the if the internet's anything to go by, the less popular subclass of the clerics. But hey, I enjoy it, and that's what matters.
Classic Tom.
Classic Tom. No, clerics are a big favorite of mine. But just to tell you a little bit about them, he is a human in his kind of mid-40s, 6'1", about 200 pounds, which is 90 kilos for those who use real measurements. Dark hair and beard, peppered with lots of grey and some like faded blue eyes. Young people, they're really bright, but he's of like kind of
vibrant,
faded
yeah.
a little bit. Well, you can tell, like once upon a time, they perhaps had a lot of life in them, but now they're a little bit
He's
faded.
seen too much of the world.
Well, that's
weary.
it. I think he's got like a bit of a tired face as well, like that of someone who's spent a lot of time out and about on the land and this and that.
Like the kind of person that gets into a situation, he's just like, ugh, this again.
Yeah, he's been through a bit. He's seen a bit. Fairly. Well, I'd say he's fairly no nonsense, but he does try to do good and be fairly kind, but he does have a little bit of a past that chases him, as any good RPG character should.
Mm-hmm.
So just a small bit of background on him. Grew up youngest, probably a mistake. His brothers and sister were way older than him.
His mum and dad just couldn't keep it in their pants, huh?
Well, and he grew up on a farm. There was loads of drought and everything like that, and so essentially he was sent away to live in Ravensholm, in one of the monasteries there, to train to be a cleric. He got booted out of there and eventually fell in with some mercenaries and became more of like a, more of that traditional kind of war priest, getting out there, loads of combat. And, I think anybody, as things progress, you're probably going to notice like a bit of aversion towards, goblins and orcs and that sort of thing, because I think those were his main combatants in all of those years out, fighting all sorts of, terrible battles. So he does have a bit of a ingrained dislike for them, just because of the things that he's seen and how many he's had.
So he's
to fight.
racist. He's a racist. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but it comes from the right place.
An experience.
Strictly from PTSD.
I don't know about the right place.
Which I think.
So PTSR, post-traumatic stress racism.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And what weapons does Adric use? Tell me that.
As Iomade is his deity, he uses the favored weapon of a longsword.
Ooh.
And also a shield.
Cool.
So, yeah, a little bit of a sword and board. I think the clerics were a little bit more interesting to me in 2E than the fighters were. So I've decided to go this. We'll see how it goes. Things are so much squishier in this game.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I've played similar characters in, different game systems, and I think these ones seem the most vulnerable. So we'll see how we go.
Cool. Well, let's see how a war priest of Iomade goes in our game. Moving on to, let's go with Mari. What do you got? What are we playing here?
Okay, well...
Tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us a bit about your character. What's going on?
Bit about myself. Well, I'm Mari, and you may have heard from me from other podcasts, such as Star Raiders. No.
I know that one.
Yeah, thank you. Star Raiders, lots of fun.
Quality plug.
Totally different character for this one. I'm playing Clink Rocks. She's a sweet little goblin rogue with a gigantic football-shaped head.
Kill it!
It's a goblin! It's got like these really deep red eyes and this like sparse white wispy hair. And she's well into adulthood at 12 years of age. and she's got this really scrawny build with dappled green skin, and she's just under 3 feet tall. So
she's only 12.
Yeah,
12 years old.
Yeah, so she's
How long do goblins live for?
not very long. I think it's like 15 or 20 years. 14
she's
years.
old as shit.
I'm old. I'm
They
old.
live
I've been
for
around a
14
while.
years?
No, I don't
No,
know.
it's a
way.
bit older than that. I thought it was like,
No way.
Yeah, I
man.
feel like
It's gotta
I was
be
like-
at least 50.
yeah, I don't even think
I
it's
feel
that
like
long.
it might be 30. I think I remember seeing this.
50. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so but they hit maturity quite young.
They reach
They often
adulthood
killed at 20.
like 7.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So she's definitely
They're like any invasive
Well-
species.
well. I
You've
mean,
got to
Yeah.
get it done fast, right?
Yeah, well, they die
few
young,
live
so-
past 20. And,
exactly.
I mean,
and,
they're not
and
the
there's
most
a reason.
intelligent creatures, so I can
Yeah,
understand that.
Jesus. Goblins reach adolescence by age 3 and
Yeah.
adulthood by 4 or 5 years. Oh, no, 4
Yeah.
or 5 years later. Yeah,
Yeah.
so by like 7
9.
or 8. They're
Yeah, well and truly into
yeah,
adulthood.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like the equivalent of a
Middle age.
22, 23-year-old.
I'd say probably a bit older than that. It's like middle age. If they die at 20 and I'm 12, I'm sort of well over the
Goblins
hill.
can live 50 years or more, but
Yeah, they
without
never
anyone
do,
to protect
though.
them from each other or themselves, you live past 20 years of age.
Themselves.
Let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see if we can make that happen, Murray.
I'd like to see old age, but let's see how Clint goes. Yeah, so she's very old, 12, and she's only 3 feet tall, so she is quite on the small side as well. She finds it quite easy to hide in amongst crowds, so that she uses to her advantage as being a rogue. And she wears
rogue.
yes, a goblin rogue. So we wear leather armor with a cotton tunic, and both are really dirty and overly patched and have that sort of like goblin homemade vibe to them. And she's got strapped to her back this short sword that's nearly as tall as she is, with a short bow and a quiver on one side, and a rucksack that she fills with things that she sees as goblin treasures. So
Shiny.
it could be anything. Yeah.
Vaguely shiny or fun-shaped.
Exactly, or could be useful for patching something later. And then hanging from her waist is her trusty slingshot and a pouch full of rocks that she's constantly adding to as she walks along. And despite being disowned by her clan and being sold to a circus by her own mum and treated worse than vermin by almost everyone she meets, as we all know, no one really likes goblins.
She's a goblin. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
No one really likes them, but she is an optimistic soul, and she's always eager to help anybody in need, even if they don't know that they need the help, or even if they want the help. She's always willing to give. So she's a very intelligent little thing, but because she was trained for a life of thievery and acrobatics, she really hasn't had an opportunity to learn. So she's had to find her own way to learn new things, which is always a bit interesting.
She's intelligent, is she? What's her intelligence score?
Oh, that's a really good question. It is high, though. Let me have a look at my sheet. My intelligence, it's a +1, so it's a 12, which isn't too bad. I think I'm one of the
Genius
smartest.
goblin.
I wouldn't
right.
say super intelligent,
Well,
all right? I'd say
for a
like...
goblin, it's pretty good. I'm not as good as I am dexterous. You know, I just needed some time to spread my intellectual wings. No one gave me the opportunity.
Like the president in Idiocracy. Like, clearly a fucking idiot, but amongst
Oh,
his
man,
peers,
that's such a
smart.
good
super
movie.
Well, no,
intelligent.
in these games, like, because 10 is your baseline.
Yeah, 10 is... But
you
10
know.
is like your average... It's like average intelligence. So
Yeah.
you're smarter than your average
Average Joe.
NPC.
And then add it in goblin format, and I'm really smart.
So it's like a +10 for goblins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in that giant football head of hers. So when Dr. Neela came and shadowed the circus around when she was working on her conch dissertation, Clink was drawn to the stories of her adventures. And this is actually what inspired Clink to run away from the circus. And she's been following Dr. Neela ever since with this promise of a life full of heroism. So that's how she... Dr. Neela, it is a very important character that we'll meet later on.
What do you mean? Who?
She's a very important character. And then the fun fact about Clink is that she worships Sarenrae, but it's purely because she really likes fire. She'd happily be convinced to follow any deity as long as there was a potential for more flames. So that's really Clink in a nutshell. Just an optimistic ray of sunshine in a really grimy, gross, goblin-looking body. Great with stabbing, falling out of trees.
Well, let's see how long she survives. If she
Probably
can make
not
it into
very
old
long.
age,
No.
we'll see what happens.
Nah.
But
Goblin.
speaking of Dr. Neela, who is Dr. Neela? Who we got out there? Karen, let's move on to you. What do you got for me?
Well, do I start by introducing myself?
Yes, let's
Okay.
do that.
So yeah, first time playing on the podcast. My name's Kieran.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And yeah, I'm going to be the player that never reads the rules. I'm going to be the player.
That's me.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm going to be
Join
the
me.
player that forgets on a weekly basis.
Oh, that is life.
I'm going to be the player that loses focus halfway through things happening.
Oh, great.
I guess
So-
Sounds like
cool.
Mark. This is straight
What a
up
fun
Mark.
time. So you're the wild card. Is that what I'm getting here? You're just going to be making
look.
like decisions based on half-heard situations.
I don't like to put titles on things, but if you were to give me a title, that is what it would be. Yes.
Excellent.
But the character
Okay.
that I'm playing, I kind of like, I've played a lot of D&D, and my go-to character is Bard. So I wanted to do something similar to that. So my character's Dr. Neela Kestrel Verfremsdungs Akram Galbasi.
I'm sorry, what? Gesundheit.
Do you need that one more time?
Say that again, please. What's her name?
Dr. Neela Kestrel Verfremsdungs Akram Galbasi.
Cool.
I'm just
So
shocked you
Doc.
can say it the same way
I
multiple
know.
times.
Right?
That's impressive.
I don't think I will ever say your character's full name.
But on a serious note,
Definitely not.
because my character comes from a performative background, this is just a me thing, not a character thing. But two of the words in there, one's from a practitioner and a style of theatre, and the other one is a dance choreographer. And I thought that it would be cool to incorporate those two, well, that technique and that dancer's name into Dr. Neela's name. Because, my friends,
That's
So she's-
cool.
boys and girls at home, theatre, performance, it always lives on in all of us.
I love that. And mine's just like clink rocks, literally two rocks together. Tunk. There's nothing more than that. Oh gosh, it's so deep.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Neela is she's a little bit complicated, to be honest, because she comes from a family of musicians, all of which play incredible instruments, and her entire upbringing was her essentially trying to play instruments and epically failing at the majority of them. And she would try a new one or go to a new auntie who would try and teach her how to play the saxophone, and she wouldn't be able to do that until eventually she came across the conch. And
I'm sorry, what?
oh yes,
As
the
one
conch, the
She
famous.
just came across the conch.
She tried everything but conching. This was her first. Yeah, she she came across conch, and she attempted to play it, and it seemed to be the only thing that she could play, probably because it only has one sound.
It's only got one thing you can do with it. Bit like a jug.
Literally. So she decided to do a doctorate in the conch,
Oh, that must have been
looking
hard.
at how it should be at the forefront of music, and how, you know, this was the contemporary music of the day, which is why she went to join the circus, because she felt circuses were up and coming, and, you know, a lot of people were interested in them, and she thought a conch would be a good way of spreading, the circus would be a good way of spreading her conch-like ways. And that's when she met Clink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys.
So,
No.
with your little pact of knowing each other already. Good for you.
and Clink, she, for the first time in Dr. Neela's life, she saw somebody look at her as if she was actually talented.
She was.
And yeah, she full on took advantage of that situation and befriended Clink in a heartbeat, because in truth be told, it helped her ego.
I was going to say, it sounds like a real ego boost
Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
That kind of situation.
How do you look?
Oh, how
What
do I
you
look?
like?
Yeah, give us a very detailed physical description of Dr. Neela.
Okay, Dr. Neela is well kept. Are we allowed to say that? Well kept. Is that a bad term to use?
In
Oh,
what way?
Don't think I've ever heard anyone be kept. like that
That's
before.
fine.
Is it okay?
I think
Like,
it's
does he have the appearance of like high society?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not a bad term, though, is it? I'm not being mean to anybody out there.
To the people that aren't kept, I guess.
Yeah, I'm poorly
Well,
kept.
hopefully,
I feel like you're being mean to me. No, you
You need to keep yourself a bit better than mine.
I know.
All right. That's a you problem.
should take my
But yeah,
dressing gown off.
she's very well
Yeah.
kept. Go on, continue.
She is obviously small because she's a halfling.
Mhm.
A voluptuous figure, as one would say, curvilicious.
Ooh,
Curvilicious. She has her hair is often tied back, slicked, but in a high ponytail. She always has some form of like earrings or necklace or a bracelet that would definitely show that she comes from some sort of wealthy background. Her clothes, I would say that she has a kind of like, I don't know, she wears like a leather jacket, so she's got a bit of a rocker vibe to her, but in a, I don't know, is there such thing as a posh rocker?
Yes, definitely.
She's a mod. She's a mod. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that kind of vibe. And yeah, that's I hope that's a big enough description of her.
Any weapons that she uses?
Yes, a whip.
Or?
Yeah, because she whip her hair back and forth.
Look
she whip
out.
her hair. Oh no.
She's got leather pants. She's got a leather jacket. She's got a leather whip.
She's kind of like
Got a bit of
She
a
does.
good.
yeah. I don't know about sexy, but like she gives me like Tomb Raider, like Lara Croft vibes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
mixed with Kate Middleton.
Sorry, I'm struggling
Sure.
to
Okay.
make.
It's not what
There
I
you have it.
Tomb Raider does.
No, but you know, like if Tomb Raider didn't have her cleavage out and her, and do you know what I mean? Like she was like
If Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft. You know what? Sorry,
Yeah,
Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider. That's her
Tomb
name.
Raider.
Tomb Raider. I get it. Yeah.
Do you
Tomb
see what I
Raider.
mean?
Yep.
But no, it's like the newer games where, you know, it's a bit more modest.
Yeah.
She isn't, sexualized.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like.
The modern Lara Croft is the old Lara Croft fused with Kate Middleton.
That's so funny.
Wait.
It
you
would
go.
Does
totally be.
that
yeah.
say that somewhere?
You
Oh,
do.
I said it.
Just
Oh,
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're quoting you
sorry.
forever.
They're just basing it on the 2023 version of Lara
Yes.
Croft,
See.
and not the 1994
Absolutely.
version of Lara
Absolutely.
Croft. Yeah.
But the one thing that you always see, like she has like this, you know, she's well kept. She's always like dressed immaculately. But there's one,
Yeah, she looks
there's one
nice,
thing
yeah.
that you always like. It's the shine of the conch just hanging off her belt that that always catches people's eye more than anything, because it's a pretty big conch. Yeah. So
And
Sorry.
don't we know it?
So lots of leather and a massive
Yeah.
con.
And a whip.
and she has a sling.
getting wild.
Yeah, she has a sling as well. Yeah. Magic user.
As a bard, very good. And that brings us to the last and least member of our party,
Oh, no, come on. He comes with friends.
who's somewhat of a mainstay of the Arcane Focus Network.
Yeah, kind of like a B squad. I'm stepping up to the big leagues. Ready for one of these long games.
Then we need someone to just fill out a party. We've got Balti to come in.
Balti, you're in. And I'm like, yes.
Honestly.
Come on.
All right, Balti. You gotta get out there.
We're bringing in the B squad. We need the B team.
Get out there right now, or else you ain't getting out there again.
You ready to put me in, coach? I'll do it.
Honestly,
I'll
you're,
win you
you're
the game.
one of, if not the most reliable
Yeah, right.
Arcane Focus Network player. Arcana. You're the most reliable Arcana.
Being childless and unattached has that effect on someone.
Yeah. Kids,
Hear that,
nothing but
ladies?
trouble.
All the Arcane Focus single ladies out there.
Hear that, ladies? He's single.
Looks like you're going to be the Arcane Focus.
Ooh.
Oh, I get it.
That's good. This is a good intro. Tell us about, hey, Balti, why don't you tell us about yourself? Tell us about your likes and your dislikes.
Long walks on the beach.
Is that a
get on to my
dislike?
character.
That's always
'Cause,
everyone's go-to for that joke, and then it just never goes anywhere from there.
Yeah, because no one ever finds it funny. It's dumb. It's dumb.
What do you
and
do
that's the
after
kind
the
of humor you
long
can
day?
expect from me.
Oh, he's still going. That was meta. He's still going. Clean.
Okay, so personal intro aside, I'm playing. My character's called Malachi Balak. He's
Ooh. Isn't it Malachi Bolak?
Everyone's like, "Is it Balti? Is he called that?"
this is a
We
real
all saw it written. We all saw it written before.
this is a real B Squad theme of mine that people make fun of the names I come up with.
Oh,
I mean, there's a reason for that, mate.
poor Balti.
It's good.
So he's a half elf human male, young for a half elf, sort of roughly 30 years old, clean shaven, like a taller than average, but slim build, so kind of has a bit of a beanpole appearance because he's tallish. He's an inventor class, which sort of nothing really close to anything I've played before, which will be fun. His clothing sort of reflects his experimental nature. He's got like a kind of purplish bodysuit underneath some tan leather armor.
Ooh, purple.
Yeah, purple.
Purple's a fruit.
Bodysuit?
Because
Yes! Spandex.
he's future thinking. Yeah, it's kind of
He's like an
spandexy.
X-Man.
Yeah, exactly like an X-Men man.
Like an
X-Man,
X-Men.
X-person,
X-Men.
Dan.
No, hey. We're talking about the
Inclusive.
X-Men, which are called the X-Men. So a
The
single
spy.
one would be an X-Man.
Sure, mate.
All right.
And because he's an inventor, he's a tinkerer, clockwork, all that sort of thing. He's got like random little tools and tinkering bits and pieces sort of attached to his armor and his belt and all that sort of thing. He's got a scabbard on his back where he keeps a short sword and a short bow.
Ooh, you like short stuff.
Distance is his...
He's going to love these other two characters.
He's so into short things. Yeah, you mean like range? He's more of a ranged combatant.
He wants to keep his distance, and sort of that doesn't mean that he doesn't contribute any sort of tank or damage to the side, because as an inventor, Malachi is his main travel companion, is his life's work. He's got a rather humongous construct by the name of Popper. He's a big metal
lumbering. He's
sort
a
of-
robot.
Yeah, he's a robot. He's a emotionless,
Cold.
unintelligent, deadpan robot.
When you first came up with this idea, I thought it was going to be small, like because you have a small robot, and then you were like looking into it, and you're like, oh, you can make it big. I was like, fucking, this is going to be insane.
Oh yeah,
He's walking around with a large creature, essentially. It's unheard of.
yeah. Well, it draws a lot of attention, but in kind of a good way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a big construct. He's sort of made from rustic metals, because Malachi's not
rustic metals.
He's not a wealthy person. He's a nomad, essentially. And he sort of has like a brassy, coppery coloration.
He's like he's made out of scrap pieces and
No,
stuff.
I don't know about scrap, but it's, it's
Hey,
not...
one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right. One
He-
man's trash is another man's life's work.
He's not like a chrome construct or
Yeah, like a shiny-
gold or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He's more of a rustic type.
Yeah.
That's what you said, isn't it? He's made out of rustic
patina.
metals.
Rustic
He's a
type.
patinaed robot.
Very good.
He's about 8 foot tall and almost as wide, so he's massive. He's literally a walking tank, and he's also kind of a Sherpa. Carries a lot of Malachi's gear with him,
Yeah.
and he's got a big pneumatic bolt on one hand and a blade that's basically the size of a short sword that whips out from the other hand.
No. Very good. Well, now that we know the players, now that we know the characters, I guess we'll have to get into the game.
Let's
What-
do it.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready to die. Today is a
And,
good day. I'm so squishy.
Jeez, okay. Ready?
Well,
That can be arranged.
let's go in positive first.
Okay.
We're ready to
I
live.
won't die.
We're ready to live.
I'm 12. I've seen their best years.
You just have to go in with measured approach and solid tactics.
Oh, Goblin!
Well then, let's see what happens next time.
Looking for more adventure? Head to arcanefocusnetwork.com.